Hello, so here I am with my naked nails in front of a window. Wanted to show you their condition currently. I removed the polish, I washed my hands, I used some scrub to kind of like scrub the cuticle area and rinse them off and dried them and put some cuticle oil on them. The oil is right here, gorgeous natural nails. And I am getting ready to put on a yellow polish. I'm a little nervous about it because I've never worn it. I've had it for literally years. This is Pahlish Be Our Guest. There was a yellow, I think, from this collection that I also loved. I already forgot the name of it, but it was like a yellow cream with like some flakes or whatever. But I could be wrong. Maybe she did a second. No, I'm confusing two collections. I'm confusing, excuse me, the Alice in Wonderland collection, and this is obviously a freaking, Belle, what's her name? Beauty and the Beast type stitch. Anyway, so yeah, that's from that movie. Girl, I'm a mess. But I don't know if you can tell, but this has like a, can I even see it anymore? Okay, excuse me. In some lights, the shimmer looks like reddish. I guess it transforms like directly in front of the window. It's like a golden shimmer, but when I pull it away, the shimmer turns like an orangey red. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Hopefully the formula is good. I'm a little nervous, so we'll see. All right, I went ahead and applied my two base coats, which again, let me grab them back out of their little, are the KBShimmer Stay Put Hydrating base coat. Yes. And of course, Desert Retreat, which again is almost completely gone, but I think I really do like this one for like the blurring effect too. I was going to try to just do the two coats of the KBShimmer today, but since this is a yellow, I thought that this kind of little blurring thing would be helpful in with the coverage or whatever. I also did something different from last time and from every time that I've been doing my nails for months and months. I didn't I didn't do the swipe of acetone. Remember I told you when my nails were behaving, I could oil my nails, let it soak in a little bit, rub the oil in, and then just go in with base, the whole nail polishing thing, and my nails would last. I didn't do it this time. I put the base coats on my oily nails. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but that's what I did. So that is that. See the peeling on my fingers, yuck. But yeah, so we'll see. I did this off camera, and I'll probably do most of this manicure off camera because, well, first of all, my base coat, I have to get my base coat like all the way to the very, very edges of my nails because those obviously are the weak points where, nails can rip and tear and whatever split. So I have to get all my base or both of my base coats to the very, very edges. I don't always do it with the color. But of course, I don't like huge gaps on the sides, but I don't necessarily need to have it all the way down into the tip or the sides of the nail. So I probably am going to go ahead and wait, not probably, I'm going to wait about 7 minutes before I do color. And then I might show you a couple of strokes with me applying this just so you get an idea of the formula. I don't know how old this polish is. It's probably very old because I haven't bought a polish in literally years. But yeah, we'll see how it performs. It looks kind of sheer in the bottle, so I'm really nervous about that. And at the same time, maybe I'm not, because then that might mean I need to do 3 coats, which adds to the layers, and as you know, I love me some layers. So I will be right back. All right, it's been 7 minutes, and now I'm going to show you how this applies. So polish has a nice wider brush, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Okay. All right, that looks nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cap the top here. Of course, I made a mess. I'm gonna have to clean up. Oh, now you can see the red shimmer. I can see it through the viewfinder of my phone. Can you? Can you see it? Ooh, it looks so pretty. I love a super strong contrasting shimmer on a polish. This is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you can see that. Or at least I hope you can once it processes and everything. But looky, looky. That looks so good. Let me get my cuticle here summed up. It's not perfect. Let's see. It's still not perfect. Dag nabbit. It's all good. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. But yeah, so nice. You can see the nice red shimmer. I'll do a couple more maybe before I go off, just so that you can see how nice this applies. Trying to get the edge here. Very, very cool. Bloop. There we go. Look, I just flooded the crap out of my cuticle. Yo, you guys, I don't know if it's just age or what, but I have had to do so much more cleanup than I used to. I don't know if it's like impatience a little bit, like I just want to get through the painting part just so I can hurry up. Because I guess now, because I do all of the wait time now, whereas I didn't used to, by the time I get to the part where I'm like painting, I just want to hurry through that process because I have to wait. I have to hurry up and wait. Yeah, so this is applying really gorgeously. And I am digging it. See, I feel like yellows, if they have a shimmer like that, helps with the application for some reason. Makes it less like chalky, or I don't know. Let's see, yeah, I still got a lot of flooding here. So it is a little bit of a runny formula, or I'm just being heavy-handed. I would not be surprised if that's really the case here. All right, really pretty yellow. Yeah, I don't usually wear a lot of yellow. I don't find yellow particularly flattering. I'm not even sure why I chose this color, to be honest, but I did. I wanted to incorporate some yellow into my spring and summer polish wardrobe, just to get out of my comfort zone. Lately it's been so weird because like I haven't been gravitating towards brights like I usually do this time of year. I've just been kind of, I don't know, been kind of boring, to be honest, with my polish selections. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's do the thumb view. I don't want to risk messing up my nails, so it's just, you're not going to see that much. What is a color that you guys like repeatedly go back to? Whether it's one particular shade or like an actual a particular bottle of polish that you just keep going back to no matter what, or what's the color that you tend to gravitate towards the most. So it could be any brand at any time, but like when you sit down to think about, what am I going to put on my nails? I know I want a green. I know I want a blue, a red, whatever. Look at that shimmer. What's your go-to? I can't even say I have a go-to right now. I don't know what that's about. What's my go-to? It used to be like, it used to be purples, and then it used to be greens, and then whatever, but I don't know what it is for me right now. I don't know. I don't think I have one. I thought it was going to be blues because that is one thing that I've noticed in the last few years, particularly the last year or two, to be honest. I've really been gravitating towards the color blue just in general, like when shopping for clothes or um, choosing, I don't know, a bag or something. Like I've just been gravitating towards the color blue in general. I don't know what that's about. Purple and green are still my loves of life, but I don't know. I feel like I look pretty decent in like navy blue or in dark blue in general. I almost actually wore a blue holographic polish today, and for some reason when I saw this in my little caddy, I was like, wait, let me do yellow. I don't like how this coat looks. And I haven't worn one of my polishes in so long. Oh man, I think I just totally screwed that up. I caused a big old dent. Ugh. Ugly. I hope that works itself out and it doesn't just stay like that. Jeez. What is something that you guys have been interested in lately that you maybe have never been interested in before, never thought you'd be interested in, but now at this point in your life you've suddenly found interest in it? I'd be interested in knowing that. I'll say what it was for me. It's not for me anymore, but for a little bit I was would I say a little bit? Maybe 2 years. Yeah, maybe 2 years. I would say I was into politics, just following all the drama and all that stuff. I was really consuming a lot of political commentary. But now I'm just like, I don't care. I mean, I care, I voted, but like, I don't know. It's a very stressful topic to really focus on. It didn't help my moods, to be honest. I'm messing up the crap out of this edge here. I'm really nervous about this ring finger for show. This looks terrible. I'm gonna do the rest of this offline, but look at all those dents. I don't like that. That was something I had gotten into like heavy for like 2 years, but now it's like, I don't care. Oh man, I'm starting to get hungry. Which makes sense because I usually get hungry around 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what that's about. So yeah, I didn't do that well on this hand. It looks terrible. Oh no. Like, look at the difference between, I guess it makes sense, I did this hand with my left hand, which is not my dominant, so. OMG, that looks horrific. The pinky doesn't look too bad. And the thumb doesn't look terrible either, but oh man. Please, Lord, let this work out. I'm going to wait a couple minutes and then I'm going to just go ahead and finish this up and then I'll show you guys what I'm going to do for top coat today. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and applied a third coat on this hand already. I did a second coat on my right hand, which is atrocious, but I wanted to show you what it looked like with just 2 coats. So I did okay on this finger, and I think it's opaque enough where, just 2 coats is fine. But because of these little dents, on these other nails, even the pinky's okay. I just got to clean up a little bit. Ugh, look at that. See that little, ugh, I hate that. Yeah, that alone is warranting a third coat. But I think if you're careful and not clumsy as I have been today, you could get away with 2 coats on this one. And also, FYI, this polish dries very fast, so cleanup has to be immediate. Otherwise, it starts picking up the polish on the actual nail with the polish that you're trying to clean up around the skin. But this is definitely a very beautiful yellow. I'm not mad at it. I don't know if it necessarily complements my skin tone, but it's what it is. So just letting you know, I'm going to be applying KBShimmer's Clearly on Top today. Let me put that back on so I can show you the bottom. Clearly on Top. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be putting that on, and then yeah, we will finish this up. I'm going to do this. All right, so I did a third coat on this hand as well, and mostly it's fixed, but you can still see there's an issue here. And maybe a little bit on my middle finger as well, but not as bad as the ring finger. So what I think I'm going to do to mitigate that, and I haven't done my top coat on this one either, but I think what I'm going to do is I might go ahead and put on some Camellia on my ring finger. I don't even know if that's what I want to do. Should I just go back to scratch that and just do like black and yellow nails? What do you think? Should I just do the black? I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the mood for Camellia right now. Which is weird because I love Camellia. But, oh, this is from Colorista Carol, in case you didn't know. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. While I decide on that, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply top coat on one of my nails, because again, the way I apply top coat is disrespectful and I don't want to trigger any of you. And then I'm just gonna close out the video, and once I decide on what I'm gonna do, should I make the picture of the completed mani? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, let's just do this disrespectful top coat application on my pointer finger. I might not even need to do it like that as much. I usually do it with glitters more so than regular, but all right, this one is not as bad as usual. Shouldn't be too triggered by that application, although I did get some on my skin. Right there, look at that. Ooh, grody. I'm gonna go ahead and apply top coat to the rest of my nails and maybe come back. Okay, I was pleasantly reminded that Clearly on Top is another one of those top coats that are more forgiving. So when you over apply and you need to clean up, you can actually go through all 5 of your nails and then come back and clean up without worrying about you swiping the top coat from your side. Also, while doing that you'll also pick up polish from the actual nail. So I was happy to be reminded of that as I was going through. I obviously decided to apply Scratch That to just one nail, just because the ring finger was just bothering me a little bit on this one with the patchiness. The rest I decided to just leave as is. I see the middle is not perfect either, but I'm okay with it. Top coat has been applied, cleanup has been done, and this is the finished mani. All nice and blurry for you. I love it. I'm happy with it. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I pray that you have a blessed rest of your day and upcoming weekend.